After 30 minutes of trying to figure out where else to do this interview besides here, we've returned back here to do it. We're back with Cathartic Demise Part 2 for a very interesting time. Gentlemen, how are you boys doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta start passing it around because I can't read.
7 out of 10.
Any better, I'd be you, man.
Oh yeah, it's recording.
Oh, wait, okay.
Yeah. Zoom. Now, last time we talked, it was just a couple of months ago you released, it was a couple of months after you released the EP. How's the success of it now? Has it gotten more popular, It's
Hard to tell. Yeah, you know, I'm sure there's people that are listening to it, but I don't know. I don't see them. I don't hear it.
We got over 1,000 hits on Spotify, and that's all that matters to me, brothers.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Right?
Like, it's doing good. People seem to really like it, and that's, it's more important than, like, how many people listen to it. It's just if they like it or not, that's cool. If they don't like it, they haven't said anything, so cool,
We
gotta get more coordinated with this thing.
Yes. Well, it'll come naturally over time, don't worry. Now, from what I've been reading from your Instagram and Facebook posts is that you do have a new album coming out very soon. What's it like to be releasing that?
Sick. Yeah.
Good answer.
Okay, so basically, like, it's not like it's just written. We haven't started recording it yet.
Okay.
That's gonna happen early next year. But yeah, the whole thing's written. Tonight you're gonna hear like 4 new ones, I think. Yeah. So it sounds like us. If you like the EP, you're gonna like this thing.
Yeah.
It's just better. That's all.
It's like extended solo returning, pretty much. Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. Now, after releasing such a hard-hitting EP, was it difficult to try and top it and try and find newer songs and newer ways to explore the sound you're trying to create for yourselves?
No, we pretty much had most of the songs for the album written when the EP was written, but we just didn't know how to play them yet. And yeah.
So like a lot of the songs for the album like were already written.
Yeah.
It was just a matter of what we felt fit the most consistently for the EP.
It's been a lot of refining them as well.
Yeah.
Adding different parts,
Yeah.
switching out different ones, seeing which ones work together better and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
And there are some like brand new ones that were written for the record that didn't exist.
And there was a few other songs deleted because we felt like as if it was just
Oh yeah.
just kind of shitty.
There are a couple that weren't up to snuff.
Oh man.
Watch the merch table. Make sure he's not taking anything.
Oh, a pirate just showed up?
Yeah, we got a pirate in town, man. He just roams around the place.
You'll know.
Shows up at shows.
His ship crashed.
Yeah. His ship crashed. Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Oh, this is interesting. First we had a panda bear, now we got a pirate. What else can go on?
It's perfect.
Okay, we're gonna try. Hold on, we're gonna try this. Okay? Yes, I trust.
We have a perfect mix-up of personalities here. You got all the different genres of music, there's different genres of people. It's a perfect combination. It's great.
Excellent.
Quick.
Oh man.
Man.
It's getting stressful, man.
Don't worry. It's okay. Now tonight you're in a very interesting lineup from previous ones. You're with Stolos and Astroph Incarnate, so you're in the middle between 2 black metal bands. How do you plan on making your presence known in the black metal genre?
By playing fucking thrash metal, brother.
Giving an atmosphere, but not like black metal atmosphere.
That's an actual answer,
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I don't know. There's some blast beats. There's some cool.
There's that thing where it's like the really fast picking, like the na 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 na.
Now, traditionally at black metal shows, they're either in a church or they sacrifice a goat. Since we're not in a church, do you plan on sacrificing a goat or a virgin tonight?
No. No. Next question.
Yes. Next question. I'm gonna get the same answer from him. Next question. Just next question. Now, recently, we uploaded a video where we exposed someone from not knowing your music, and we forced them to listen to the entire EP. What was it like to see someone go through the...
It was funny, man. It was wholesome because it's cool. It's always cool when you watch someone like react to your shit for the first time and they like it, right? And then like the Trivium thing was hilarious too, right? Like he was when he's like Solar would fit well on In Waves, like I lost it. It was hilarious, man. But it's flattering, you know. They're a good band. They're not like a big influence on what we do, but like I get it, right? Why people would compare us to the whole like, you know, melody thing, and I sound like
Now, as you four gentlemen know, Thrasher's Paradise also has a radio show on top of this YouTube channel, and we've played The Vice and Solar Returning twice once at least, both songs on air.
Yeah,
What's it?
Fucked up the button pressing, Sterlings.
Yeah, I know.
The pressing of the buttons there.
It's not a radio show of Thrasher's Paradise unless we fuck up at least one thing during the night.
That's the pirate.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just if you want to know, yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, no. So, what's it like to have your music, like appear live on FM radio?
Next.
It's pretty sweet. I never in my life would imagine that it would have happened. I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just a trip. Like, you know, it's like every one of those like old school bands. Like, it's like they remember the first time they were played on the radio and shit. Like you know, like Ozzy talks about it in his book and shit like that. And it's just it's cool, you know. It's cool that it's something that heavy getting on radio too, and like actual radio.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was cool. And thanks for the opportunity there, big guy.
Yeah.
Now, this one's directed to Taylor. Oh, yeah. Over the summer, you partaked in a guitar off thing for Banger TV, I believe?
Yeah.
Not Bang Bros, Banger TV?
I might have done a couple 3 things with the other guys too. Talk about it.
Now, in the matchup, you were against Mike Nasson.
Like NASA, yeah.
Nasso, and you were praised by the guitarist for Testament. What was it like to hear that appraisal from him?
Alex Skolnick melted my heart a little bit with what he said, and I appreciated what he said. That was like, not to like put anybody down or anything, but his opinion mattered the most to me, and I don't know, it's just fucking awesome that he chose me, man. It was great.
Another question for Taylor. You're 19 years old. I didn't realize we were the same age. I was just like, what the hell?
Believe it or not, this guy's also 19.
Which, you're 19 too? Wow.
I'm the oldest one.
So Ben, what's it like playing with a bunch of children in your band?
I mean, doesn't matter. It's not that big of an age difference, and they shred, and they're great dudes, and I love being in a band with them.
That's what rock and roll's about,
How'd you like that? How'd you like that one, eh?
You can say whatever you want, really. We don't care at this point. But you're probably wondering what this little crappy trophy thing is.
Beautiful.
Beautiful? This is the award given out to the band with the best album of the year. Where do you think you rank in that top 10?
Probably not on the list because we didn't put an album out. Wait, are you talking about this year or next year? Okay.
If EPs count too.
I don't know.
2094.
I don't know. There's a lot of good records out. It's hard to judge yourself with them.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it in the top 10. Definitely not.
No, definitely not. Especially because there's so many different like styles coming out, right? You know, like just off the top of my head, like I'm really into the Blood Incantation record that just came out.
Yeah.
Like that,
one's
like
sick.
spacey, like the new Zoth record is really fucking good. If you like kind of like death stuff, like later era death,
Yeah.
but just like on steroids, and like with a bunch of aliens and shit. It's cool. Eternity's End was really good. A lot of like Mega Man power metal type stuff, which I like. I don't know what else.
New Necrophagus was sick.
New Necrophagus was dope. You know, Muhammad, you know, he's losing his hair, but he's not losing the riffs.
Yeah, I think 2019 is a pretty good year for metal. I think there's going to be some albums like from this year that are going to be like classics. Like he said, like Zoth. What the fuck is it called again?
Interdimensional Invocation.
Thank you. I can never pronounce the name, but I think that's going to be like a classic among many others. So yeah, it's been a good year, and we're glad to be like part of the bands that released something this year. So yeah.
I guess I should have been more. It's just the top 10 of the best from local Canadian metal bands. So now where do you think you stand?
Okay, well there's Invicta, Halls of Extinction, Deatherus, Hack to Death. X-Bane put out an EP too.
No, wait. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and there was also them. Warsenal released a new album. Fuck.
Have you ever been on the Metal Archives? He's like that website in human form.
Me? No,
He
no,
knows-
not
he
even.
knows
No,
all the shit.
no. Yeah, let's come back to that question. I'm gonna think about it.
Dustwalker was pretty good, yeah. They released a brand new banger. Unleash the Archers, even though it was just 2 songs, it's better than nothing, yeah. Yeah. Well, no, it's just a good year for metal indeed, and
New Silosis single.
now I forget who I was talking to, but someone made a comment that because they released that new single, you're gonna be writing so much shit because of it. Yeah, that was Chris. So by that comment, is that true or false?
Writing like music or like no. No, like okay, I love that band, and they're obviously a huge influence on the sound, but like, you know, it's not like that. I'm just really excited as like a fan, because I don't want to talk about this band for like an hour, but like I would like they took a hiatus, right? And I didn't think I was gonna hear new tunes, so when I did, and it was really good, I was just really happy about it, and I can't wait for the new record next year.
Yeah, let's not mention Silosis because the only 2 bands that this fucker talks about is literally Maiden and Silosis. Those are his 2 favorite bands, and Gojira too. So let's just.
Gojira's awesome.
Oh no, all 3 of those bands are fucking great.
Yeah.
Don't get this.
Okay. Another band that we like to mention, and I always bring up, is the fact this band wears an ABBA shirt every time I've seen them live. What inspired the ABBA shirt? Was it once?
No, it was twice. It was twice.
Every time I've seen Cathartic, you've been wearing an ABBA shirt.
That's
Yes.
preposterous. That's funny though.
Yes, and the photos too.
Oh yeah, the photos. Yeah, I did wear an ABBA shirt.
Yeah, Smoke more dope.
It's not like I just like that. You know?
Well, my question for you is, if you were to cover any ABBA song, what would it be?
It's gotta be fucking Dancing Queen, man. I don't give a shit.
Okay, it'll be Lay All Your Love on Me, and let me tell you why.
Yes.
Let me tell you, it'll be Lay.
I don't listen to fucking ABBA, man. I don't know any ABBA songs.
Mine would be Gimme, Gimme, Gimme.
No, let me change that.
No, knowing me, knowing you.
SOS. It'd be SOS. It'd be SOS. That'd be the one. Yeah, that's my favorite one. SOS. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Brilliant answers, brilliant songs. Fucking Lay All Your Love on Me, one of my favorites. But besides that, it's the current time of the year. It's Christmas time. Last week we just did our Christmas episode. We were playing nothing but metal covers of Christmas songs. First off, holy fuck, there's a lot of stuff there. But second, what Christmas song would you cover if you could?
None.
Silent Night. Because I've thought about it, and I think it's a really cool melody, man.
Did you know Manowar did one?
Big problem. I guess we're not going to cover it, then, man. Guy touches kids, man. I can't do that.
He's not in the band anymore.
Yeah, he's on the band.
Just like Dave.
No. Taylor? No.
Jingle Bells for sure, because that one's heavy. That one's heavy without it even being metal, so
True.
Make it even heavier while being metal won't be much of a challenge. So that's what it's about.
Yeah. There's your answers. What?
I don't know anymore. Now, you just recently added merchandise to your Bandcamp page, which is awesome. Do you have any future plans to add more merchandise?
Tons of ideas.
Yeah. There's gonna be new designs, new shirt, new types of apparel, everything. Maybe not everything, but a lot. Okay. And yeah. Next question.
Gonna get a couple, 3 things going. I think like highest up in the priority list is like hats and like patches and shit like that. Like more small stuff. And then naturally when the album comes out, it'll be like album art, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes, long sleeves. Long sleeves with like a artwork or some shit on it. Yeah.
What for you would be the oddest thing you would like to release merchandise-wise?
A grinder. Or a dildo. Yeah, it's gotta be some kind of like sex toy.
Wait, so what was the question?
Like, what would be the oddest thing you would like to release merchandise-wise?
Like, you know what?
Yeah, a scarf, just like Taylor's just said, a scarf. Yeah.
Cathartic Demise, actually.
Yeah.
Musical condoms. The fat.
Flavored.
the-
the cathartic flavor?
Plays Liberty when
I don't. Yeah, it plays Liberty, and then the faster you go, it speeds up the song. If
It'd be flavored condoms, okay, and it would be the flavor of Angus's farts.
I'm okay with that.
And that's what it tastes.
Just the smell of Rip Ripperson, I feel, would be the perfect condom.
Great.
That's true. No, I asked this because a band from Ingersoll, Ontario, Celestial Crypt, Aliens from Outer Space, released a USB stick as merchandise, and it has like all the whole album on it, live videos and stuff. What, as a band, what's it like hearing that about someone else doing something that odd and unique and something you're like, oh shit, why didn't I think of that?
I got this. Do what you got to do to sell your music, man. That's all that matters to me. Once it's out there, it's out there. And once people are listening to it, they're listening to it. On what format that is, who cares, right? As long as they're listening.
Like with a USB stick, I kind of look at it as like a personal kind of thing. You know, when you have a USB stick, it's like it's all your personal shit on it. I just think it's kind of cool. It's like, you know, here you go, check out all this shit. We love you.
It's different.
Yeah, it is. Now we're down to the last question of the interview. Last time I asked you a poser question, you fucked up. But this time, it's your redeeming question. What is the number one rule of the pit?
Okay, there's a lot of me. No, I have this one. Yeah.
First and foremost, no beer in the pit, okay? All right? Everybody knows.
Everybody knows the construction in Cambridge is fucked up, okay? So there's no beer in the pit, okay? Okay? And if you bring a beer into the pit, you know, sledgehammer handle, man.
Yeah.
It's just no karate, right?
Yeah. No fucking
Yeah,
karate.
that's Havoc, right? That's a Havoc thing? Yeah.
Still looking for the t-shirt. Gentlemen, Oh yeah, they should. Or even a long sleeve that says no karate in the pit on the sleeves and stuff. Anyways, gentlemen. Yeah, exactly. Thank you all so much for coming on. Wait. Oh, we got rid of that. But we added something better. You get candy. And there's Cole. Hey. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to Thrasher's Paradise this week on the Thrashing Couch with Cathartic Demise. Bennett, what are you going to do to people if they don't subscribe to Thrasher's Paradise?
You know what? I'm not going to do a single thing because I think people can do what they want.
Wrong!
Thank you, gentlemen, and until next time, keep on thrashing.